This is St. Stephen's Day.
Mammy, come back! It's St. Stephen's Day! The shops are shut!
Good day, gentlemen. I'm Inspector Logan of the SPCC. Mrs. Daisley, your mother-in-law, I believe, contacted us and told us of your plight.
The SPCC? The Society for the Prevention of Cruelty to Children?
Aye, that's correct.
Is that bitch putting it about that I've been cruel to my kids?
No, not at all, Mr. Doyle. No. We only have the children's welfare at heart. To lose a mother at such a young age can have a deeply traumatising effect.
How is that any business of yours?
Mr. Doyle, I'm here to help you. As I understand it, you've no income to support your family, is that correct?
Yeah.
And do you have any female relatives to call upon?
Maureen, Desi's mother, died a long time ago.
Then, Mr. Doyle, I suggest you have no choice but to approach the authorities for assistance. I will arrange immediately for the sisters to call.
We don't need your charity.
Mr. Doyle, you have no job and no mother for your children.
He's right, son.
Right. Send in the nuns.
Good afternoon, ladies. Would you spare a few pence for the poor black babies of Africa? It's a very good cause. Thank you. God bless you. You're very good.
Give us another pint there, please.
I think you've had enough.
Hey, listen to you now. I'm sick of people telling me what to do. Just
the orphans in Africa.
you just get us another pint.
God bless you, sir. You're very kind.
Fine.
Thank you. Just a few pennies from you there.
Hey, Father.
Those little orphans, they really need your charity. Thank you. God bless you.
Hey, Father. You lot have taken my babies. You've made my babies orphans.
Mr. Doyle, family law in this jurisdiction is a cosy conspiracy between the Catholic Church and the Irish state. They're in cahoots.
What you're saying is that you're all frightened if you take them on, you'll never work again.
Something like that, yes. I suggest you come back to me when your circumstances are a little more favorable, and I'll see what I can do.
Now, God is infinitely good, infinitely just, and infinitely...
No!
What are you saying to me, child?
I don't think you should do that, sister. If God's infinitely merciful, he wouldn't want you to do that.
You dared to question me about God? You insolent brat. Right, outside. Outside! Never, 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 never talk to me like that again!
Where's my daughter? Evelyn Doyle.
Do you have an appointment?
I don't need an appointment to see my own daughter. Who are you?
I'm Sister Bridget.
How are you now? If you ever lay a finger on my daughter again, I will tear you limb from limb. Now, where is she?
Under a factory on the first floor.
Right.
Mr. Doyle, you shouldn't be on these
I've
premises.
come for my daughter.
I must ask you to leave immediately.
I'm not leaving without her.
You know that is impossible.
I'm having my daughter back and you can't stop me. Now, where is she?
Mr. Doyle, you cannot just barge in here.
There's no
and take
bloody
your
laws
daughter.
in this country that's going to keep my daughter away from me.
How dare you use language like that in front of me, Mr. Doyle? Don't speak to me like that. I will not have it.
Daddy! Don't fight, Daddy! Don't fight with Sister Teresa!
It's all right, love. Don't worry. Can I see her?
Not if you're going to run off with her, Mr. Doyle. That'll just get you arrested.
Okay, I promise. I just want to hold her for a second. I'll give you my word, all right?
Evelyn, your daddy's here to see you.
Oh, it's good to see you.
Dad, did he come to take me home?
Yes, yes. So I'll be taking you home soon, Ben. Very, very soon. Wouldn't any father have done what I did? Evelyn's face was all battered and bruised.
Silence in court.
Even as a very dubious kind of Catholic who finds himself throttling a nun, you must know that the fundamental building block of our society is the family, whose very model is the Holy Family, Jesus, Mary, and Joseph. How can you, as a single father and as a Catholic, possibly claim to bring up your children without a mother? There is absolutely no precedent for it in the religion in which you allegedly believe. Cat got your tongue, Mr. Doyle?
There is. There is a precedent, as you'd like to call it.
What are you saying?
The fundamental building block of our faith is not the Holy Family. It's the Holy Trinity. The Father, the Son, and the Holy Spirit. When my mother died, my father brought us up on his own, with only the Holy Spirit to guide him. He used to say the Holy Spirit was love. Doesn't the Holy Bible say faith, hope, and love? But the greatest of these is love. Well, I've given up the drink. I've worked all the hours God sends. I've become a better person to try and fill myself with the Holy Spirit so I can bring my kids up surrounded by love. That's all I can do. No man can do more.
Silence in court.
My grand is here with me. See, he's letting us know he's here.
Your Lordship, the child's grandfather died some months ago. She obviously has a very vivid imagination. Now, child, let me ask you one last time. Do you remember falling in the corridor and hitting your face on the stairs?
No, I didn't fall on the stairs. I was going to tell Sister Felicity what really happened. But then I thought it would only get Sister Bridget into trouble. So I prayed that God would forgive Sister Bridget for hitting me.
This is a preposterous assertion. Why on earth would the good sister hit you?
Because I said she shouldn't belt Annette Farrell for getting her catechism wrong.
Poor little innocent. Shame on you. She was better off with Desmond Doyle. I can see that now.
Silence
Wait
in
till I
court.
get you outside.
Silence in court.
Evelyn Doyle, do you expect this court to believe that after she did that to you, you prayed for her?
Yes, I did.
I put it to you that you are lying.
Lying is a sin against the 8th commandment. Thou shalt not bear false witness against thy neighbour. I'm surprised you don't know that if you're a lawyer.
Sister Bridget told this court the truth of the matter, that she picked you up when you fell down the stairs.
Oh no, that's not true. Hope she goes to confession soon. Do you want to hear the prayer I said last night?
No, we do not.
Not so, Mr. Wolfe. It is material to the court's evaluation of the child's character. Evelyn, let us hear your prayer, please.
Lord God, you guide the universe with wisdom and love. Hear the prayer we make to you for our country, the beautiful country of Ireland. Through the honesty of our citizens and the wisdom of those who govern us, may lasting peace be delivered and truth and justice flourish. Amen.
Thank you, Evelyn. You may step down.